VCW Canadian title match, folks. We are here with you for the next 3 hours should this go to a time limit draw.
Have heart, people. And Makabe is not as bad a guy as he seems.
In the corner to the left.
He's actually much worse.
New champion, weighing in at 175 pounds. Ow! Special K!
Special K determined. And here, his first defense of the VCW Canadian title, a mere 6 days removed from his win of the title. Let's go to the ref for the instructions. And here we go, 2 out of 3 falls match. Special K defending the VCW Canadian title against the man he beat for it, as I said, a mere 6 days ago.
Coming to you not so live from the Pokemon Stadium.
Not so live indeed. Danny Makabe extending the handshake. Always a question mark as to what's going to result from that handshake. Sometimes he'll just shake your hand and maybe that even messes with you more than him attacking you. Special K, of course, won the title immediately after the 5-way elimination, Survival of the Illest. Special K won that elimination match, and of course the Survival of the Illest winner is typically granted a Canadian title shot. Daniel Makabe, who was beaten in that match, came right back into the match, came right back into the ring, said if Special K wants a title shot, he better claim it right now, and Special K did. Danny Makabe, of course, thinking he had the clear advantage because Special K had just gone through a grueling match. But Special K able to pin Daniel Makabe and call Daniel Makabe's bluff, basically. Pin him and win his very first title in VCW. And, of course, in the time between that and this, Makabe petitioning the VCW Championship Committee for a rematch, enacting the rematch clause, and, in fact, demanding a 2 of 3 falls match, claiming that Special K's one pin over him was nothing more than a fluke. Special K busting out what can only be described as an outside cradle as opposed to your standard inside cradle. A pin no one had ever seen before, least of all Daniel Makabe, who was pinned for 3 by it. Makabe said Special K would be unable to do that again and would in fact have to beat him twice in order to retain the title in this 2 of 3 falls match.
That brings us to now, as the champion and the former champion are grinding it out on the mat.
And these two have been going at it for months in the year of 2007. Special K always hot on Danny Makabe's heels in the Canadian title chase, and finally came to a head just the show prior to this. Special K finally winning his first title after being in VCW just over 2 years. Danny Makabe now trying to control the pace. He's got the size advantage, obviously. He's got the experience advantage. He's got the technical wrestling advantage. Sneaks it in with an abdominal stretch there.
Having said all those advantages, though, Special K may be one of the best conditioned athletes in VCW.
Certainly does have among the best conditioning.
Certainly is probably better suited for a longer running match than Dan Makabe. Should it go that route.
True, but I do believe Danny Makabe has been in more long matches than Special K, despite the fact that Special K may in fact be better suited for them.
This is very true.
Danny Makabe has been in a 60-minute Iron Man tag match. He's gone to several 30-minute draws. He's gone to a 30-minute draw with Psych before. Psych, who is maybe the best conditioning in VCW. And Makabe able to keep up with him for 30 minutes in that. But certainly Special K, though he may not have the experience in it, will, unless he's going to greatly disappoint me, certainly can get it done in a long match.
And by the looks of the match so far, he'll have every opportunity to prove so today.
He should. Daniel Makabe definitely trying to keep the pace slow, trying to because one of the few advantages that Makabe is giving up to Special K is the speed advantage. So he doesn't want that to come into play one bit. So he's going to ground Special K as best he can for as much of the match as he can. Special K now able to finally get out of the hold. Standing with a straight leg lock, blocking the other leg from Makabe being able to kick it up. Makabe trying to get out of the hold any way he can. Now trying to pull the head down there. Gets that other leg free. Then throws on a triangle. That can get a submission. And Makabe would love nothing more than to get a quick advantage in this 2 of 3 falls match. To be up 1 pin to nothing that quickly in the match is a huge advantage and one tough to come back from.
And not only that, but also basically paying Special K back for the quick victory that Special K laid over him.
Exactly. Makabe would love nothing more than to basically give Special K a big fuck you, saying, "Hey, I can pin you quick too, buddy," or make you tap, which he would maybe even be prouder of. Rolls all the way out. Interesting reversal there. Special K throws on the front face lock. Transitions around to a rear waist lock. Got a leg, takes him down off the hands and knees, onto flat on the stomach. Now working a leg hold. A little chop to the back of the knee there to get the leg in the position that he wanted. Makabe kicks over, gets out of the hole.
Pulling down with that face lock.
All the way into a grounded face lock now.
Okay, what do you say? Yeah.
Makabe transitions around now. Both guys using flawless transitions here, moving from one hold to the next. Got with that rear waist lock, he'd love to get a German, and maybe a little too early. Special K may not be subdued enough. Trying to get to the ropes.
Makabe does have the size and the strength advantage though, so.
Doesn't Special K trying desperately for that middle rope. Oh, there's a full Nelson on there. Makabe, not known for the dragon suplex, can certainly throw it on though, but doesn't. Takes him back into body lock. And just squeezing them, and that'll just end. Makabe, perhaps presuming this match is going to go long, and maybe take away some of that conditioning that Special K has by literally squeezing the air out of him.
A quick non sequitur here. Is Special K hailing out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania today?
He may well be. He may be seconded by Roadkill.
Oh, that's an awesome team if you think about it.
I'd watch that team. You don't watch that team? You kidding me? Special K and Roadkill? Get Danny Doring out of the equation? For the record, Roadkill still ECW Tag Team Champion. Never lost it.
Now and forever.
And he's already got that body scissor. Was trying to go around into a ground abdominal stretch with the body scissor. Special K powering out of it, though.
That's a tough battle. You got
I thought Special K was biting his foot there for a minute, but I don't think he was.
you got arms versus legs, and you know what? Legs are going to win
Legs
every
win?
single time.
Oh, Special K able to actually stack up Daniel Makabe in a pin. Makabe's got to watch that.
You think
Now he's got
about
an
it.
arm barred.
Think about the size of a quadricep versus the size of a bicep.
I'm thinking about it.
You know what? Quadriceps?
2 more.
Forceps.
Forceps. Bicep, only 2.
Exactly.
Damn straight. Can't argue with that. I would say the tricep falls somewhere in the middle.
Yep. How about forceps, though?
Oh, forceps versus quadriceps. Who wins?
Ooh, that's
I call it a wash.
I think it was a slight edge to the Latin in this one.
Quad versus 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Quad came first.
Whoa.
And interesting transition into a head scissors by Special K. Doesn't keep it on. It switches all the way over into the octoclutch
That's
now.
speed. That's speed factor.
Even more punishing than the head scissors. Nice transition. Makabe very close to the ropes. Has he got a thumb on the ropes? No, not quite. Special K looked like he was trying to get him all the way over into a crucifix pin.
Couldn't quite grab the momentum fast enough to roll
Makabe
over.
not going over there.
Oh,
He
he just
finally
brute
gets him
forces
over.
his
Pretty
way
close to
through.
the ropes, though. Oh, Makabe gets all the way over, though. Trying to shimmy in the middle of the ring. That's an awkward thing to do with a guy hooked in a crucifix.
Especially a guy bigger than you.
And K almost turning the crucifix into a submission now, at least barring both arms. Makabe will not go. But he does, at the very least, have Makabe subdued. And now grabs him but pushes the chin over. 2 count.
That's a
2 count only.
That's a veteran maneuver coming from the lesser veteran of the two.
Well, yeah, from not that
workers
much
in
of
the
a
ring.
veteran, really.
Once you get control of that head, you can make the body do a lot of things.
Just a little over 2 years experience in VCW for Special K. Really only probably, I'd say, not more than 1 year experience in the high-profile main event type level. Danny Makabe, on the other hand, close to 6. And Kay getting him over in the crucifix again. 2 count. Makabe rolls the other way this time. Kay still on top of him. Both arms crucifixed. Makabe going to have to power him up. Makabe to his feet finally.
Looking good.
Going to have to shake him out of there. Oh, nice. Almost into an amateur-type takedown right into a high angle. Half Boston Crab. Knee across the small of the back. And now steps all the way over for extra torque and leans back.
Got Kay laid out. That leg way high and way off to the side. That's an unnatural angle for anybody's limits.
This could be a tap. Special K may be out of his leg, out of his league, maybe out of his leg actually, but certainly out of his league in the submission game against Daniel Makabe. Daniel Makabe too much varied offense on the ground and hard to contend with. Hasn't even gone for his premier submission move, the Makabe lock, yet.
I mean, why should he? If he can hold Kay down with these rudimentary holds, why should he
why go
spend that extra energy?
Why go fancier and riskier if the basics are working
Exactly.
for you? Special K in a seated hammerlock now, rolls out of it into an arm wringer. Special K finally back in control. He's got that hammerlock wrenching it. These two just going hold for hold right now. You're a betting man, and I know you are by the shape of your eyes. Who would you bet is taking the first fall in this match? Not necessarily who's getting the overall win, who's taking the first fall? Champion or challenger?
I would say, you know what? The champion.
Champion's taking the first fall?
I think that speed will come in really handy in the first fall here, where everyone has most of their energy.
There's a fair enough pick, but in order to create tension, I am going to pick the challenger.
You always have to play the devil's advocate, don't you?
Well, I did star in it alongside Al Pacino.
That was a fine film.
Was it? I'm asking. Special K dumped to the outside.
You know, I think I would have preferred if Keanu Reeves wasn't a part of that movie.
Yeah. Dan Makabe fired up, maybe looking for a dive. Second rope, top rope, fake. Backflip into the ring. Special K back in, arm drag. We are fired up now. The fastest paced action we've seen thus far in the match. Big arm drag sends Dan Makabe flying. Coming at each other, one by Makabe.
Full arm drags and
Going shot for shot with arm drags. Special K with a miss. Dan Makabe avoids it. Oh, Special K gets it on the second time around. Makabe up, though. John Woo attempts. Nails him! Oh, just punishes him in the corner. Daniel Makabe looking for that first pin. Looking to make me right, and I can't be angry about that. You know it. First pin goes to the challenger. Daniel Makabe with a huge John Woo and a great stack-up pin, leaving Special K nowhere to go. No opportunity to kick out, no opportunity to grab the ropes. Daniel Makabe now has the advantage and is one fall away from regaining his Canadian title only 6 days after he lost it. We are now at the 30-second break period between falls. What do you think about that? I'm tired of talking.
I stand very much corrected on that fall. You know, Special K certainly was showing that speed with those arm drags going fast and furiously between him and Makabe. Makabe, that veteran mindset, he knows once he gets that quick break in action, he's got K dead to rights with that John Woo drop kick, and boy did he ever lay it on him.
Yeah, he laid the John Woo as good as I've ever seen him. Daniel Makabe obviously very serious about retaining his title. Daniel Makabe, one of the most decorated members in VCW history, probably more used to having a title than not, and feels perhaps naked without the Canadian title around his waist, and also perhaps with his pants around his ankles.
Not enough familiar position for Daniel Makabe.
Special K clutching the neck, obviously the neck that is smashed into the middle turnbuckle on his wild ride that he took as a result of that John Woo dropkick.
And something to note to the audience out there, after having watched, the WWF, WWE for so many years, you'll notice that they have padded turnbuckles. Look at these turnbuckles. These don't have any padding on them whatsoever.
They're not padded that well. We can't afford the luxuries that the better funded feds enjoy the comfort of. Special K now down on the mat, not where he wants to be.
Ooh.
He is a 3 count or a submission away from losing his first title.
Dan Makabe using all the leverage possible to wrench that neck back of Special K's.
K fighting out of it.
Doing his damnedest to it, at least.
Getting a knee in the kidney.
Credit to K for fighting it back up to his feet.
And trying to fight out of that headlock now. One more elbow should do it. Maybe shoot him off the ropes.
And away we go.
Whoa. Big shoulder block by Daniel Makabe. Ducks a back elbow. Whips him. Special K with a big shoulder block now.
That impact was felt in his neck still.
Yeah, you can see he is not 100% in the neck area. Reverse leapfrog by Daniel Makabe into an O'Connor roll. Legs over, arms hooked. Almost over. And Daniel Makabe now flips him all the way over into, I thought it was the Makabe lock. Instead, it's a Jorge clutch. 2 count. And Makabe a split second away from regaining the Canadian title. Crowd appreciative of the entire sequence. And Danny Makabe, arm all the way around his back in order to lock it with that face lock.
Yeah, that extra awkward leverage on Special K's face there.
Unique maneuver. Maybe even good enough for a submission. This could be it for Special K. If he doesn't fight out of it again, got to stack him up, try to get him down, get his shoulders down for a pin, force him to release the hold. That's exactly what he does. Danny Makabe still in control, though, with that headlock.
Try as he might, Special K is still suffering from the ill effects of that John Woo dropkick.
Oh, he is. That messed him up. That may have him messed up for the entire match. Danny Makabe may be looking for that snap power slam. Special K steps over, rolling crucifix. Amazing hold. 2 count. I thought that could have been it, but Danny Makabe jumps right back on him. Not going to give Special K the satisfaction. Special K can't get no satisfaction.
That's right. He's, those young lads who wrote that wonderful hit song were foretelling this very moment in BCW history.
It may well have been. Would not be the first song written about future happenings in VCW.
By the Rolling Stones.
By the Rolling Stones. Oh! Danny Makabe was going for it. We thought that diving European uppercut. Instead, diving crucifix pin almost gets him the win. Special K kicked out last second. Danny Makabe still in control, as he has been for some time now. Oh, Special K fighting back. He's got that burst of adrenaline. This could be his last, though. Hope it's not, because if he fakes him out, steps on his foot, jumps over, rolls him through, off the rope. Special K fired up. Daniel Makabe, snapmare. Here could be the diving Euro, and it is. Nails him right in the upper back.
You hear that snap. Go to Tulsa.
But no further. Okay, clutch in the back now. You can see that's where he just got hit with that diving European uppercut.
That whole spinal column has got to be
top to bottom.
Right now.
From C3 to L2, or something more accurate if you knew anatomy better. But all of those vertebrae, regardless of the letters and numbers associated with them, are not feeling good right now. Ooh. And neither is his front spine. Wait. How does the body work?
You're right. We have 2 spines, one in the front, one in the back.
Front spine, back spine.
Yep.
Okay. Back spine ends in your tailbone, and front spine ends in your dick.
Yep.
Science.
Absolutely.
I was blinded by it. Blinded with it. Blinded by the light. Blinded with science. Okay. Back to the match. Daniel Makabe and Trio Woe. Special K finally got an advantage. But Daniel Makabe, ever the trickster.
Taking a page out of Loki's book. Loki, the
Norse god of mischief.
Not
What?
The recently released wrestler from the WWE, better known
Oh,
as
now
Kamal.
you're dating us.
Would you like a
Would you date
like a
me?
bundle of flowers?
And we'll see you next time on VCW. Click.
So here we have a match.
Danny McCabe taking on Special K, up 1 fall to nothing. Special K going to need 2 in a row to retain the Canadian title.
But not looking so hot for that prospect right now.
Special K had a nice little flurry, got Danny McCabe in a tree of woe, but Danny McCabe grabbed him and drove Special K into his own knee and regained the advantage very quickly. He's got him up, going to throw in a hold maybe, going to bend him all the way over. What's he looking for here?
Oh!
Fist drop right in the
Right in the
neck,
neck.
which has been Danny McCabe's focal point of this match. And just pressing down,
Oh, he's going to try to lace his... Oh, he's lacing his arms. between
gets the
his
arms under the legs so he can't get out of this position. Special K hunched over. Danny McCabe with a bad idea here.
Ooh.
Splash over the back, just crunching
K having nowhere to go on
his
that
entire spine. And McCabe brings the arm out only to put it in a hold.
one. You got to believe at this point K would rather be milking cows back on the farm.
Back in Lancaster.
Back in Lancaster.
Danny McCabe with that double chicken wing war special, known in some circles. K just needs to get his foot about 1 foot farther to get to the ropes. And his toe was inches away, but now it's going to feel like miles. McCabe still has him bent over, looking for maybe another maneuver onto a precariously hunched over Special K. Oh, he's going for a senton. Special K able to pop out of position, get his knees up, and finally block one of Daniel McCabe's offensive efforts.
Those cat-like reflexes of Special K in order to just explode from that bubble.
Very quick move by
Knees
Special
up.
K. Will it be enough to get him back on top of things? Daniel McCabe throwing a strike.
Oh.
Special K blocks, hits him back. McCabe again. Special K building some momentum finally. Looking to get to at least even up the falls 1-1. Get back to a level playing field because this advantage for McCabe is not going to bode well for Special K as time goes on. Firing up in the corner. Whipping him diagonally across the ring. McCabe goes in. Special K's in with a back elbow. Looking for another one. Whips him again. Here comes Special K. Looking for that Yakuza kick. In the corner, Danny McCabe blocked it. Whip, reverse, up and over. McCabe ready for him. Lucha pass. Flying small package? Special K reverses, though. Pins him. We are
Unbelievable.
even 1-1. Danny McCabe has been known in the past for that run up the ropes flying courting hold we've seen before, and it looked like it was starting like that, but then he transitioned all the way, somehow got his leg hooked around Special K for a small package. I'm sure he was sure that he had it. Special K able to actually use all that momentum to roll him over a little further, get McCabe's shoulder on the mat, and Special K has finally evened up the score 1-1. Danny McCabe doesn't look the worse for wear, but at least we're back on a level playing field. Special K still clutching his neck after all of this, after that first fall.
And I bet Daniel McCabe was not expecting for his size advantage to be his detriment in that case.
He was indeed hoisted on his own petard.
What exactly is a petard?
Well, it's a word that as of recent years has become not politically correct. The term is usually handicapped or challenged now instead of petarded. It's an issue near and dear to my heart because I do have a petarded younger brother, so I do like to use the right terminology. And quick pins by both Daniel McCabe and Special K. Special K hoping to get. Special K doesn't care at this point. Nice jackknife hold all the way over. McCabe sends him back. Special K doesn't care if he beats up Daniel McCabe. He just wants to beat Daniel McCabe. 2 falls is 2 falls. Take him how you can get him.
Title win the title
Oh,
win.
McCabe flips him over using foot on arm. quick La Maestro, maybe too close to the ropes. Special K kicks out.
Oh, fires up with a forearm.
Makabe's got one back for him, exchanging now.
Trading salvos like in the Cold War. They didn't actually fire salvos at each other in the Cold War, did they?
No.
They talked about it a lot.
Oh, yeah. They talked about a lot. The Cold War wasn't a war entirely of talk. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Oh, check this out. We might do it. And didn't do it.
Check this out. Daniel Makabe.
Daniel Makabe, schoolboy. 2 count. Special K back on top. Special K's tights falling apart. Not a problem. O'Connor roll all the way over, though. Not into a pin. There's back into the pin. Special K kicks him out. Daniel Makabe jumps over with a jackknife hold. Special K kicks out again. Oh, and Special K grabs Daniel Makabe, who was diving at him, into a front rolling cradle. Almost gets the 3 there. This match has maybe had more roll-up pins than I've ever seen before. Second fall actually coming as a result of a roll-up pin. Now Makabe going for the Trapper Keeper has not hit it yet in this match. I'm sure he'd love to finish it off with this, and this will finish it off. Oh, he's going to maybe switch him over, but Special K rolls through into the rolling Octoclash and has that locked on tight.
Would you say this match has more rolls than a Vancouver sushi joint?
I would say this match has more rolls than the middle third of Kingpin. And that's a lot. Special K now stalking Makabe. Makabe doesn't want to go anywhere, holding onto the rope for dear life, like a life preserver. Kicks the ropes. Oh, Makabe may have made a mistake by stepping through the ropes there, leaving himself open to various attacks to his nethers. Oh, but a crazy transition there by Makabe into...
Trapper Keeper? Nope.
He was going for it. Special K gets out, though. And again, Makabe goes to arm drag him over. Special K gets out under. Darkness Buster attempt. Yanks him back in.
Nope.
Yanks him back in a second time. Oh, and Makabe going for the pin. Makabe has pinned him with that before in Washington. Several months before in a successful title defense for Makabe. And Special K transitions into a Delphin Clutch, almost gets a 3 count. Haven't seen that before from Special K. These guys are busting out everything they can to pin the other man.
Fast and Furious action as they've left everybody completely in awe.
I am exhausted. Special K wants that Darkness Buster, hasn't hit it yet. There haven't been a lot of big offensive maneuvers hit so far this match. John Woo's probably the biggest so far. Down Makabe suplexes Special K out of there and finally has the Makabe lock locked on for the first time in the match. And this, but Daniel Makabe's leg maybe not holding strong on him. Unable to keep a proper bridge and get all the leverage he wants. May have to, in fact, release the hold, or Special K could get to the ropes as he just did.
Daniel Makabe finally showing that chink in his armor. I can say that.
Yes, you can.
With that leg finally showing some fatigue. After that wear and tear as put on by Special K.
And Special K, though he was able to make the ropes from that submission attempt, may not have anything left in the tank at this point. Special K may be one and done.
He doesn't look so good right now.
Daniel Makabe looking the better of the two.
Not by much, though.
Not by a great deal.
That
very slow to get up. And Special K finally stirring.
The champion is still alive at least at this point in the match.
Makabe calling for the finish in the form of a Trapper Keeper. One arm hooked. Makabe
trying to get some life back into that leg, trying to get some blood circulation going.
Being betrayed by his left leg. Special K is still trying to fight. He's got 2 arms and a leg hooked. If he can get that second leg hooked, he can get him up. Axe handle in the back. Trying to further weaken Special K. I don't know how much more weakening he needs. Hooking the arms, hooking the legs. We're good to go, but can't lift him.
Cigarettes and
desperately hammering him. Here we go. We're up. Too far up. Special K onto his feet. Outside cradle. That's how he won the title.
Oh.
Oh, Daniel Makabe rolls through and pins him.
1, 2. Oh.
That could have been it. That was damn close.
Makabe knew it was coming.
To
He knew
our
it was coming
second-
eventually.
Our second title change in a week. Makabe slaps him across the face.
That is just disrespect right there.
You know Daniel Makabe wants to hit that Trapper Keeper. Wants to hit the Trapper Keeper, pin him, win the title, get the winner's purse, and go home. I'll tell you, that winner's purse is very nice.
Louis Vuitton?
Coach. We're on the same page here. Trading strikes. Special K actually getting a momentary advantage. Backing him up into the corner. Throwing as hard as he can. Special K not going down without a fight. He wants to keep this title. He does not want this to be a 6-day title reign. Daniel Makabe goes for the John Woo. Special K, jackknife hold over it. Amazing counter.
K thinks he got it. Makabe certain he didn't.
And we're up. Throwing as fast as I've seen them throw the whole match.
As if that one pinning counter brought a whole breath of life back to both combatants in this
Special
match.
K not sure if it was 3. Daniel Makabe not sure if it was 3.
Oh, but as soon as that energy came, it left. And
we're back. A third wind. A mighty wind. Special K laying in those forearm strikes. Rapid fire now. Corner to corner. Looking for that Yakuza kick.
And up and off.
Nails it. Special K totally fired up now. He can sense a win. Makabe up and over.
Oh,
Yanks him down. Makabe lock is 100% applied. Daniel Makabe able to keep the bridge this time. Oh, not quite.
Oh.
I spoke too soon. Daniel Makabe still being given trouble by his left leg. Special K rolls over. Able to, looking to hopefully transition into an octagon. What's he doing? He's crossing the leg. Locking that in.
Okay, knows that leg is
Subdues
suffering
Makabe
right
with a strike. Another one. Crosses the arm? What is this? He's trying to get that second arm. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, hammerlock behind the back.
Oh, he's got everything tied up here.
An amazing modification of the Octaclutch.
There is nowhere for Daniel Makabe to
The
go.
Octaclutch 5000. And Daniel Makabe forced to submit. Special K is able to retain his Canadian title. 2 consecutive wins over Daniel Makabe. Well, in fact, 2 consecutive wins over Daniel Makabe in this match. But in fact, 2 matches now over Daniel Makabe. The quick one last week and the much longer, much more grueling one this week.